Hi, fifth grade parents. It's just Mrs. Pritchard giving my weekly update, which is really short this week. And I'm actually going to show you it via my Google Classroom because I am going to post some things on there in case some students aren't in class. You can still get to those resources. So, again, a lot of the resources I talk about, your students will have a paper copy of, but in case they don't, you could at least print them off from here if needed. So up here I have it under kind of like Wednesday, October 14th, which would be tomorrow. Um, and so for ELA, I have a copy of the at-home reading log. So again, I'm just asking that the students do like their 20 minutes of reading with their veggie book, and I kind of had to change the reading log. So for my A group that I'm seeing on Tuesday, their log is just going to be for Wednesday and then that remote day Monday. Because technically Thursday and Friday would be days they have off of school. So I'm kind of giving them a little break. And then my B group that I have on Wednesday, they would still kind of do their normal Monday, and then I won't see them Tuesday or Wednesday. So I still want them to do their 20 minutes of reading as well. So that would be kind of normal. And then the other item for ELA they're going to work on is we've really been working on kind of small pieces to our big narrative writing. And so today we've been talking about sensory details. So using our five senses to enhance our writing. So we kind of have practiced that in class. So their homework is to take this sheet and focus on the environment that they chose for their narrative. So mine is the woods behind my house. And so I want to see if they can come up with some examples of something they would see, smell, hear, taste, or touch. Now, the taste part might be a little hard depending on your environment, but I think for each of these other ones, we could get some examples. So in my IC, I might say something like, I ran, or the colorful leaves let off a crisp aroma as I ran to my tree fort, because mine's about a tree fort. And so instead of just saying I ran through the leaves, I tried to add some sensory details. So I would just put that sentence that I just made up under I see. And then I might go to something maybe that I smell when I'm in that environment. So we're just going to work on this and bring some examples. So next week we can start to talk about it, and hopefully they can include that in their narrative. Okay, and then for math, so I really want them to, again, do one I Ready lesson on their pathway, which a lot of them have been doing great with that. And they can do it on, I mean, a lot of them are doing it on that Monday, or they could do it on one of their other off days. Then the other lesson that we started today is kind of hard. We're going to work on it next week, is breaking apart these composite figures and find the volume. So we've done ones like 1 and 2. They've been doing great, but these are a little bit hard. You kind of got to break them apart into two rectangular prisms and then add the two volumes together. So most have a paper copy of this, but if not, is available here that you could print off. And then I also put two resources to help with that. So I put, sorry, I get weird pop-ups. I put the Google Slides here, which are what I kind of use when I teach the lesson. It kind of gives some practice problems to kind of talk about, and then kind of talks about how you can break it apart. So it gives you some ideas of how to solve those types of problems. And then I also thought this was a really good resource that I use sometimes from Khan Academy. It's just a really quick video that kind of shows the kids how to break it up, and you can kind of stop it and kind of do it with the video. So those are some resources that I hope will help when they're doing that homework. And so again, all of these are available here. You will need to print them off. And I will also be putting this video on my stream as well. So if you need to go back and look at it for directions, you can. And then obviously it will also be in your email. So I hope you guys have a great week. Enjoy your Thursday and Friday, and we'll see you next week. Oh, One more really important thing. So I did send home midterms that have the targets we've taught and assessed so far. Any highlighted areas just mean we're still working on it. And we are asking that you sign and return those. So I kind of stapled them together so you can just kind of tear off the targets page and keep it so you know, and then just turn the other one back in. But we are asking those to get back as soon as possible. So next week would be great. Thank you. Okay, I will see you guys later. Have a good week.